chance to attack it and win the championship, taking the final Rolex in this victory.
Good afternoon and welcome to Lisbon. It's the European Teqball Tour, and after 3 days of intense competition, it all boils down to this. We have reached the medal stage. Coming up for you, we have 2 bronze medal matches in the mixed doubles and the men's doubles. We have a para-Teqball demonstration event, and then we conclude with the gold medal finals, the mixed doubles final, followed by the men's doubles final. My name's Tom Gale. I'm delighted to be broadcasting to you live here in the heart of Lisbon. We're roughly on about 15 minutes journey, short trip from the airport, and we've had a Teqball spectacular so far. Lots of thrills and spills, lots of great action. And we're going to get stuck straight into proceedings. It's our mixed doubles bronze medal match. Our participants are just moments away from being introduced. The voice you can hear there is the stadium hype man. He has done a sterling job so far, and he's introducing the competitors. It's delighted to have alongside me Barnabas Neymat, and Barna, the referee, has just been introduced.
Welcome, Tom, and thank you for the introduction. The main referee of the bronze medal match is going to be Csaba Bagi from Hungary.
The referee will be supported by his assistants, but that's the main man in charge for this bronze medal match. As our attention is directed to the centre stage, we can see there the podium in the backdrop. No one's earned it yet, but here is our duo from Brazil. Leonardo Santana alongside Rafaela Fonch. Had a really tight call in their semi-final, which was played earlier this morning. And for me, they are the favourites, but of course, nothing is decided until the action begins and their opponents. It's the Serbian duo of Nikola Mitro and Maja Umević. Making their way to the arena. Looking forward to what should be an intriguing contest here. Lots of respect been shown throughout the 3 days of competition between the fellow competitors. But this is going to be intense. This is for world ranking points. Prize money is on offer, and the bronze medal match here in Lisbon. Referee just taking them through
ball or side.
a choice of serve and which side.
Okay, serve or receive. Serve, okay. Who will receive? You will receive. Who will serve? Okay, you got the ball.
As you can see, the officiating staff are microphoned up, which helps everyone stay involved with the rules of Teqball, and myself and Berner will look to drip feed those into you as you go along. As the competitors are about set for their 1 minute warm-up. I referenced their semi-final games, but we'll quickly touch upon that. But Leonardo Santana, small in stature, but possesses a lot of power. He's a left footer, which is pretty rare across this weekend. certainly not ultra competitive, and this is as tame as it gets, I think it's fair to say. And generous returns, and Nicolas Mitro is going to be in the men's gold medal match later on. A fellow left-footer, vastly experienced, alongside his partner, Meja Umečović. They've just dropped just that single set coming into this morning's semi-finals, where they were beaten by another Brazilian team.
This game is going to be quite interesting because Nicolas Mitro is a 2-time world champion, and he and his partner are playing against another world champion, who is Rafaela Fonch, because she's won the first ever women's doubles world championships last year.
Strong start there from the Brazilians, and that will be the last time we see their rather demonstrative celebrations. They feed off the emotion. Definitely a slight bit of intimidation there.
Yes, we can expect many headers during this game from both sides.
Mitro with a good serve, but well returned by the Brazilians. Chance for the first attack from Umečović and Mitro. Nice combination work to level things up. Kept alive by Mitro. Excellent stuff. Brazilians thought they'd finish this twice there.
Point to team Brazil.
A little bit of a mean glare there from Mitro to his fellow teammates. Communication is key in this sport, and he felt as though Umečović was not on the same wavelength there. So,
net. Second service.
a reminder, if you are new to Teqball, a player gets 4 serves. Obviously, that needs to play out across 4 points. And almost on cue there, as score gets levelled up. Serve now switches to
second service.
Santana. Of course, we will reference Brazil and Serbia, but each partner are representing themselves in terms of Teqball rankings. It's not an international team competition.
Net. Second service.
Second serve to Santana. Very powerful play, close to the net there. Mitro taking out some of his frustration and playing an excellent point. Great pace to move in and around the table.
What a quick attack that was from the Brazilian team. Very quick header. The Serbian team didn't have the time to reorganize themselves.
Teqball is fast and furious, and this is an excellent example of it. Deft touches across both sides of the table. Mitro goes for the powerful header. That sniper shot. Not allowed to touch the table, so you can see there's a lot of caution when they get close, but what an excellent rally this is. There, just under pressure for the first time. Fonch slightly buckling.
Service.
And wow, this one has turned around. Brazilians, who for me were the favourites coming into this, they've been pegged back.
First service.
Rattling through the points, just
net.
over
Second
3.5 minutes of playing time so far. Remember, it's the best of 3. And that's lovely net play.
Great header once again across the table. It's very difficult to defend against these when it's hit well right beyond the plexi, and it bounces big and it goes across past the player.
Good use of your angles there. Trying to make the shot irreturnable.
Ball. Second service.
Second serve for Meja Umečović. Consecutive touches with the same body part are not allowed. That's why you can see a variation. And for the first time in this match, while we've been on air, we see an edge ball. So that's where the ball hits the side of the table into a downward trajectory. So the point will be replayed.
First service. Net. Second service.
A maximum of 2 serves per doubles duo.
Out. Double fault.
Went to go deep. And visible frustration amongst the Serbian pair there. Quickly dismissed by Mitro. He's just trying to maintain the composure of his partner. They've seen their lead disappear. Level at 5-all. First to 12 to take the set. Needs to be played between teammates before a return is attempted. Both sets of players so agile and mobile in and around this table. And look at that for a superb finish.
It was a great rally, long over the table, playing those harvesters and then finishing it off with a smash. Great play by Brazil.
About being patient, biding your opportunity.
First service.
Santana and Fonch back in front, looking to extend their advantage. They're in the mood, Barnett. The Brazilians beginning to show their class.
Yeah, these secondary attacks after the header seem to be working very
First
efficiently.
service.
Nice from Mitro. Just slightly too high there for Umetovic.
First service.
Lovely there from Mitro. It's a roller coaster of emotion here, Teqball. Sometimes you can feel as though the gap's growing too big, but
First
in a
service.
quick succession of points. Mitro and Umicevic look to close that gap, and as I say that on cue, lovely pressure from the Brazilian duo as they close in on the set.
This hasn't been the best reception of Nikola Mitro.
First service.
Bounce is up off the net and didn't land on the table. And Santana and Fonch are just 2 points away from taking this first set.
First service. Out. Second service.
Trying to find that range with the headed serve. Goes again. Better execution. Lovely chest there from Fonch. Floated touches just buy you a bit of time to reset your position. Both sides working extremely hard to avoid any limbs touching the table. Such great core stability required in and around the table to balance those limbs. And that's a point back for
First service.
Umicevic and Mitro. Lovely skill.
Serbia.
Santana and Fonch seeing that lead disappear.
First service.
It's all about composure. They're still in the driving seat here. First to 12 will take this first set. Best of 3 to secure the European Teqball Tour bronze medal. Oh, look at the hang time there. Excellent defensive play across the other side of the table. All body parts on show there. Edge ball, so the point will be reset. Approaching 10 minutes played, still in the opening set. And we're seeing some great Teqball here, it has to be said. Brazilians celebrate. Mitro wasn't happy with the setup pass there. He had to dip awfully low, and that means
first service.
The Brazilians have 3 set points.
Second service.
See now, Fonch stretches across the other side of the table, which is allowed, as long as she returns it back to their side. And a rare miscommunication there between Santana and Fonch.
Service.
So 1 set point saved from the Serbians. Nice from Fonch. And that secures the opening set. 12 points to 9. Barna, what did you make of that opening set of action?
Well, we could experience the difference between the sniper style and the beast style, as the Brazilians have been playing with their chest, shoulders, and then with the smashes very efficiently. On the other hand, the Serbians were trying to make those headers after high setups, which seem to be not working so far in this set. So I expect some improvement in the second set of them.
Just look at the first serve percentage there in particular. Huge contrast between the side who took that opening set. 78% of their first serves going in compared to just 40% for Mitro and Umicevic. Work to be done, but of course there is the possibility of going to a third and deciding set. But if the Brazilians can maintain some of the exceptional play we're just watching back here, it looks as though they'll be the ones walking away with the bronze medal. Third place prize of $1,800 US. Leonardo Santana alongside Rafaela Fonch know that they are potentially just a set away. Great energy here in Lisbon. It's been some really tight fought battles just to get to this stage. We had obviously group stages before we moved into a round of last 32, last 16 quarterfinals. The semi-finals took place this morning, and this has been so far an excellent opening foray in the bronze medal match. So Barna, what do you feel from Mitro and Umicevic? What do they need to do better?
I think they already organized their thoughts, and what they need to be better is that the reception touch, the control touch must be higher, so that the preparation touch can also be higher to gain more time for the attacking player. I think they will improve in that in the second set.
So they've had a chance to discuss tactics, review what went right or wrong, and we are back underway in this second set, which if Fonch and Santana are able to take, they will seal the bronze medal. The Serbian opponents over the other side need to try and level things up in order to push this into a third deciding set. First blood in the second set.
Out.
Goes the way
Second
Fonch
service.
and Santana. Good aggression in and around the table there from Mitro. A lot of moves made off instincts, patterns that they would have practiced regularly in training, depending on where the ball is located in and around the table. But this is some fine Teqball we're seeing on display there. And a rare mistake from Santana. level in what has been a gripping bronze medal match here at the European Teqball Tour. Mixed doubles. Mind it, a maximum of 3 touches before it can be returned.
This is exactly what they need, high touches and time to prepare those attacks.
You can see just float the ball in the air just to give a little more thinking time, a little more time to adjust and generate the necessary power and application.
First service.
Mitro to serve with the advantage. 3-1 in the second set.
Out.
Make that 4-1. We did see early in the first set that both sides started to open up a gap until in the midway stage, around about 6 points all, it started to get really tight. But it's a much better start to this second set from the side that trail. Mitro, Umicevic. Excellent deft header.
And here once again the snipers died. They had the time to look up, to see where the opponents are, and then return the ball accordingly into the empty space, winning the point.
Point to team Serbia.
Body language is crucial, and what we're seeing from the Serbian duo is a lot more positive.
First
And that's
service.
unsurprising given the scoreline here. They are racing away with this second set.
Second service.
Mitro, second serve. Off the shoulder, didn't make it over the other side of the table. And wow, I did not see this one coming, Barnum. Huge turnaround.
Yeah, not really. Way too many unforced errors for the Brazilian side. Here also we can see the preparation touch by Santana. And he was aiming for that header, but then they didn't have the head to return the ball with, because it would have been an illegal return.
Point to team
Or
Serbia.
return in tackle.
One-way traffic at the moment. Mitro and Umicevic are really racking up the points here.
First
Started
service.
to see that, certainly from Santana's body language, that this set was racing away from him, but it just takes a few points to get that momentum, and momentum is key in Teqball. When players get on a roll, they just feed off that energy. Good serve by Fonch. Excellent header from Mitro. Great work to keep it alive. There we go. He lets out the cry because that could be decisive. The advantage is back up to 7 points now. Just splitting the duo straight down the middle. Excellent placement from one of the game's most renowned players.
Change service.
But Fonch and Santana
First service.
really not done with this second set yet. Remember the first to 12 points. Lovely deep serve there. Santana flies across the court. Play continues. Close to an illegal return.
Point to team
And the referee confirms that. And now Serbians are just 2 points away from leveling up at 1 set all.
First service. Out. Second
A
service.
little bit hit and miss with her range from the knee serve. Umicevic, that was much better. She was scrambling to try and keep that alive. Did her best. But it's clear Mitro has very high standards of his partner.
First service.
Again, their lead is being eaten away at by Santana and Fonch.
Point to team Brazil.
Excellent composure, perfect execution, really deft touch, close to the table. And that's
First
now
service.
3 successive points that the Brazilian pair
Out.
have managed to rack up, and you can see the
Second
pressure
service.
beginning to take its toll on the other side of the table. Fonch with the use of the shoulder. Lovely setup there by Fonch.
Point to team Serbia.
Santana, maybe slightly fatigued, just not applying enough power to see the header land over the other side of the table. And as it stands,
Change service.
6 set points to
First
Mitro
service.
and Umicevic,
Out.
who will be returning
Second
for
service.
the next 4 points.
Point to team Brazil.
1 set point saved by the Brazilians.
First service. Point to team Brazil. First service. Out. Second
Serve.
service. Point to team
They're
Brazil.
keeping their composure, they're keeping their cool. And they have the Serbians on the ropes here.
These are the secondary attacks that seem to be working in the first set, and they want some points in the very first set, and they have to keep doing
First
the same
service.
for those secondary attacks after the headers.
Stop. Illegal attack.
Illegal attack from Mitro. If you're new to Teqball, you see that parallel white line
Change
across the
service.
middle of the table. As we'll see here, if a body part stretches over and connects on the other side with a return, that is illegal.
First service.
So another point to Brazil. Lovely serve from
Point to
Mitro.
team
Huge
Serbia.
pressure, and we are level at 1 set all.
Yes, change. Please. Please, Rafaela. Rafael, please. Okay. Now I ask you first. Great.
So,
or
Barnes,
fight?
just talk us through what's happening here then.
It's a coin toss once again before
you
the
got the
final
break.
set, final decisive set.
Okay,
And it will
what
be
would you like?
decided that
Both
who
or
starts
side?
and who is serving and who is receiving
Okay,
and from
which side
which
would you like?
side.
This one, okay. What would you like? Serve or
Also,
receive?
the third set, the
Receive,
final
okay.
set must be won
who will-
by
who
at
will
least a
receive?
2-point margin, and also
Okay.
the
Who will
players and
serve?
teams will change ends after every 6 points
Okay,
scored.
she will serve, he will receive, okay?
So slightly different
Good luck.
format,
Enjoy.
where in essence we keep going until one side wins by 2 clear points. The shortest possible victory would be one side racing ahead to 12 points, and the tightest possible margin would be 12-10. If it manages to
Please, ladies and gentlemen.
So we are here live in Lisbon. This is the mixed doubles bronze medal match in the European Teqball Tour. It is level 1 set all. So your duo in
First
shots
service.
with the serve are the Brazilians Leonardo Santana and Rafaela Fonch. And they are taking on Nicola Mitro and Meja Ulicevic.
Point to team, Serbia.
And it is the team in the black uniform that make the first strike in this
First
third
service.
deciding set. Fonch
Net.
with the serve.
Second service.
Ultra experienced Fonch, world champion.
Point to team, Serbia.
And this is very similar to what we saw in the second set, where
First
the
service.
Serbian pair were able to open up a sizable lead, which the Brazilians will want to try and prevent. Rare sight of just 2 touches return there, and
Point to team, Brazil.
frustration personified there across the face of Nikola Mitro. I think he accepts that was a miscommunication on his behalf, trying to stretch over when
First service.
Umećević could have clearly just safely returned that.
Out. Second service.
Great range of mobility on display on both teams here. If you're asking yourself, why do they alternate in body parts? Well, that's a clear diktat in the rules
Change
that
service.
players can't make more than 1 touch with the same body part, so that's why they alternate.
First service.
And we are level at 2-all. Excellent serve by Mitro, somehow kept alive by Santana. Wow, this boy is special.
This is what the Brazilian team needs. They have to attack, they have to take risks, even if the ball is behind the table.
Service.
It was a wonderful return from above the table.
Action's thick and fast here in Lisbon. Struggle to catch your breath at times. Brazil with their noses in front, and they see that advantage extended. It's not a time for losing your head here, Nikola Mitro. So many points still left to play. But he does see
Point to team, Serbia.
them trailing. They have cut that advantage. Back to within just a point.
Service. Point to team.
He's really taken things up a notch in this third deciding set. Leandro Santana,
Change
I think
service.
by his own high standards, was relatively poor in that second set, and he's, boy, is he making up for it. He's seen some excellent heading ability. Great range of motion
service.
across the shoulder blades, through his neck. An excellent execution of technique with the forehead. And is there in full effect once again.
Change the side.
I do feel as though we approach almost half an hour on court. Momentum is swinging the way of the Brazilians.
Yes, it is, definitely. Once again, great preparation touch by Fonch, and Santana had the time to look up to see where Mitro is going to receive the ball, and he headed into the empty space very efficiently and powerfully once again, winning the points.
Out. Point to team, Serbia.
Point to Serbia there because it was returned without touching the table by
service.
Santana.
Net.
Needs to take his
Second
time
service.
here. They have the advantage, a slender lead.
Side ball. Point to team,
Point goes to Brazil.
Nikola Mitro was hoping for the edge ball with the return, but the ball hit the side of the table underneath the playing surface, so it's a
service.
point for the Brazilian team after
Net.
a side ball.
So potentially
Second
just
service.
5 points away from a European Teqball Tour bronze medal for Santana and Fonch. They're really enjoying themselves out there, feeding off each other's emotions.
Change service.
And one step closer to that bronze medal.
With a high range of motion, Fonch finishes it with a harvester.
First
Great stuff.
service.
Excellent deep serve. Nice setup by Fonch.
Point to team.
Precision play in and around the table. The Brazilians have been excellent so far in this third deciding set, and rightfully are leading the way. Timeout called by Mitro and Umicevic. Chance for both to dissect things. Are allowed one timeout per match, so the Brazilians potentially still have that up their sleeve, but they are on the driving seat. What can Meja Umicevic and Nikola Mitro do to try and prevent the bronze medal being taken away from them? Wouldn't necessarily say, Barna, that the Serbians have done anything wrong. It's just the Brazilians have taken things up a notch.
I think it's a combination. So, as we could see, the Brazilians made some unforced errors, but most of their risk-takings were pulled off correctly. So, I think it's a combination of both.
Point to team Serbia.
Just what you want after the timeout, taking that first point. Immediate smile there across Umicevic's face.
First service.
Really good work there with the headed serve. Set up by Fonch. Santana went for the finish. Great play to keep it alive from Serbia. Cushioned off the chest. Huge smile across the face of Leandro Santana. They're into double figures in terms of points, and now potentially just 2 away from the bronze medal.
First service.
Huge pressure on the serve, and it's a good one.
Edge ball.
Edge ball. Effectively with an edge ball. If you are new to Teqball, it's deemed unplayable, unfair. We're trying to reduce the amount of chance. Huge emphasis on skill and technique.
Second service.
So that's why the point is being replayed. Santana has given himself and Fonch 6 opportunities to take the bronze medal outright.
Change service.
And an absolute mountain for the Serbians to try and climb, but they have been better when returning serve. And that is it. Serbian frustration meets Brazilian delight. Leandro Santana and Rafaela Fonch, in a shade over half an hour, have secured European Teqball Tour bronze, and you can see what that means to them. Wow, what a way to kick off the live action here at the European Teqball Tour. Barna, that was a mightily impressive bronze medal match.
Yeah, it was, and not only could we see the differences between beat style and sniper style, but different tactical approaches to the game of Teqball. We could see that the Brazilian team were defending as a unit. Both of them were covering the pitch. And on the other side, Serbians were more like Nikola Mitro defending and Meja Umicevic preparing the ball. And as we can see out of the unforced errors, that even though the Brazilians made more unforced errors, I think in the third set it was more unforced errors for the Serbians, leading to the win of the Brazilian team.
So Brazil take the bronze medal. Let's look back at some of the best bits.